Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel, Flippin with Dan. So it's somewhere 3-ish in the morning. Just put the baby down. Okay, so I feel energetic. So I want to get this video rolling. We're approaching the New Year's. We all have goals. This was one of my goals, to get these videos out, to get this video out, at least the first video out, first few out. With the information that I have, that would pretty much probably help you like it has been helping me. Okay, so today the content is how to get rid of your junk pile. So I have 8 steps that I'm going to go through, but before I get to it, just a little background history. I have been reselling now for about 5 years. Pretty much 3 of those years has been full-time, with a full-time job and a part-time job, and managing 3 children, well, 2 at the time, that I got started. Then pretty much moved, and when I moved, um, you know, was working, then ended up doing full-time, as well as, when I ended up getting pregnant. So going full-time and trying to really, move my items as well. So being an at-home mom and everything else, and also going through PTSD, with the pregnancy and all after the pregnancy. So we'll talk about that at another time. But guys, please hit the subscribe and the like button. Once again, we're not here to judge. We here to I'm here to give you this information where we can help one another and grow. Whether you're new, you've been here already, you old, once again, we're not here for the negativity, only the positivity. All right, so just a little bit. I am very awful with technology, so I am still working on that. Awful with public speaking. That's what also took me a while to get here. Been procrastinating with that, so that also caused nervousness and a little speech impediment that I may have. So don't judge me on the things that I say, but if you understand where I'm coming from and what I mean, then that's all that matters. Okay, so not what I wear, what I have on. Honestly, as a thrifter, and most of you may know, I most of the time may look like a bum unless I'm going out or going somewhere nice. But yeah, a bum, because when I'm going in to focus, not to show, not to anything. I just need to focus on what I need to do, the items I'm trying to get, the brands, the styles, and not making mistakes that I have made in the past. Okay, so let's move on. All right, how to get rid of your junk pile. So 8 steps, guys, and this really works, guys. It works, and it works because I have taken things down, ended it, relisted it, and have gone within a week or 2. And I was also able to relist for a higher price from what it have dropped down from sitting there for years, So guys, when you see things that do approach, people may start watching it. I look at them like, oh, wow, why is this still here? Go ahead, just keep your eye on it. If you can, pull it, put it to the side, send an offer. If they buy it, that's fine. If not, then that's your opportunity. Unwrap it, open it, go ahead, remeasure it, do everything you need to do. So I'm gonna go through these steps that we need to do. But before we get started, these are a few brands that I picked up considered junk. If the brand is still sitting there, whether it's a good brand, a bad brand, it's junk. Why? It's not moving. We want the items to move. We don't have money to waste. We don't have money just to sit there. Okay, a lot of us has invested a lot of money in the things and the items that we have done. So we need to move these items. We have bills we have to pay. Like I say, the holidays approaching. Things just, this is what we do. This is what we love to do. We want to do. So we got to make it work. Okay, so let's move on. First step, okay, you want to pull the item, find it. Wherever it is, find it. Go on your inventory if you have it. If you don't have an inventory, that's something we'll talk about later on. You do need to get an inventory system, because I can tell you guys the mistakes that I have made where I have been searching for days for an item I had to cancel. Probably about within the 5 years, I think I canceled like 3 items I had to cancel. It just wasn't, I couldn't find it. Okay, did I later on find it? 2, yes. 1, no, I don't know. Okay, it could have sold, and I don't know, I just didn't find it. Okay, so guys, go ahead, because that's money that could be missing. So go ahead, and make sure, guys, that you pretty much inventory your items. Okay, don't make those mistakes. If you're new here and you haven't started and you wonder, don't make no mistakes. Start with an inventory system. Okay, if you owe like me, it's 5 years. Some of you may be older. All right, just go ahead. On me, I start, most of my stuff is inventory, and I'm kind of working it in, and that's what I'm doing now. And with the old stuff, because it's now, it's junk no matter what the brand is. Okay, so first step, pull it, find it. Second step, you want to go and you want to recheck. You want to go and recheck to see what it's worth. Is it worth anything to you? Is it worth the amount that you want? Or maybe you, like me, at some point, I just want my money back so I can reinvest it in other items. So go back and recheck and see if it's worth anything to you. Okay, so if it is, then you will move on. If not, no, maybe it depreciated, it's nothing, it's not what you want, then you have options. You could donate it, or you could throw it in the trash. That's 2 options you have. Okay, if you want to move on, we're gonna go to step 3. Step 3, you want to re-inspect the item. Re-inspect it, check for any additional flaws, anything that you could have missed. You want to go ahead, mark it down, write it down somewhere. Me, I normally use paper. I'm trying to find a way, but it works for me where I can just jot down the description and everything else of that item. Talk about it pretty much, to, just help me out when I'm listing my item. Okay, so you want to go in and do that. All right, re-inspect. Step 4. Okay, so I said pull, I think I'm step 4. Pull, recheck, all right, and then I said re-inspect. That's step 3. Step 4, you want to remeasure. Guys, my measurements have been off so many times. Okay, I had to go in and go back, remeasure. Please remeasure the items, the chest, okay, waist. If it's the bottoms, you have the waist as well, the inseam, the rise. Just go back, guys, and remeasure those items. Okay, next step you want to do, all right, is step 5, repicture. Guys, that's all I can say. I go back in there and I see some of my items, what people watching, I'm like, ugh, is that mine? It's so dull and cruddy. It has no life, I wonder why I wouldn't buy it either. So go back in there, get that item, bring life to it. Go back and repicture it, make the pictures look nice, neat. If you, I don't iron, we have a steamer, I go and steam. You can invest in one of those, very cheap, 15, 20 bucks. Go to Walmart, Amazon, but I would say Walmart. Get you a steamer and steam it, make it look a little nice, and then you go ahead and do the nice picture. A lot since I have grown, okay, I stopped using my flasher a lot because I do use lighting. So I stopped using my flasher, and what I pretty much would do is just do the natural nude color, take the picture, nice picture, okay, with the regular natural light, okay, so that the color won't be off. So you can do both. I normally would compare with the flasher and without, and I make the best selection of which color turns out to, the more light color of what the item is, so that the customer can see, what they're actually purchasing. Okay, now guys, that was step 5, repicture. Step 6, okay, after you repicture, step 6, you want to go back and research, meaning go back into comps. All right, eBay has this research, product research, that you can go back years and see what the item trended for years. Okay, so that's on the home screen, like where your items have sold, or active list. You scroll down and I think it say product research or research. Just click on it, type in the actual item name, and it'll come up and it'll just show you what it's been going for. So go back and research it. All right, come up with your price. Maybe it's the same price, a newer price, or whatever the case could be. So go back and do that. Once you go back and do that, then before you go to listing it, make sure, guys, when you go in your drafting and you start putting everything in there, make sure, guys, that you do have the correct category. Okay, God, you be amazed why some of the things are still sitting because they're in their own category. Being new and lazy, I just was going in and doing sell similar off other people's items. They probably was new just like me, didn't know. And I normally do sell similar off sold items. So doing sell similar off other people's items pretty much caused me to put a lot of my items in their own category. So make sure you don't have women tops, not in the kids tops or in the man's tops, okay? Maybe they were lucky when their item left, okay? But you may not be that lucky. So go back and check that, okay? Also, guys, item recommendations, please fill those out. The size, the color, the gender, the brand name, moving on down to the pattern, the material, wool, silk. Fill it out, guys, okay? Fill out all of the item recommendation. Now, item specifics, fill out as much as you can. Normally, I fill as much as I can. I think the last few, four of them, 3, I don't fill out, but I do. And guys, at that bottom, they will have where it says SKU. Fill that SKU in with that special character for your inventory number, okay? So, and I'll give you an example towards the end of what I mean, how I do my inventory, okay? Other people may do theirs different. You may find something, it may give you an idea of how to do yours, okay? So that's all it is, just an idea of my experience of what I do, okay? So once again, go in, fill that out. Go in that description, in the description. Remember when you went back and reinspect those flaws, put those flaws in there, let the customer know what they're getting. You know, if it's a stain, and be specific of where it is, a hold on back right shoulder. You know, let them know, stain on front center. You know, I pretty much will provide that. And then I'll provide photos. And then I'll let them know, please see photos 10 through 12. Okay, so that's how you can pretty much do it. You know, be honest and let them know. Don't let them be surprised at what they get. And it, you know, sometimes like me, I have some things where I re-inspect, but it could have been something else wrong. Okay, and then you also have fraud. Well, people say something was wrong, you know it's not, but then you get another item. We'll talk about that in another content. All right, in another video. Okay, fraud I have been couple of times and nothing has been done about it. Okay, moving on. So fill out the description. Also filling out those measurements, put those measurements in to let people know. You know, a lot of people, be honest, they don't read the measurements, they just get the size and so on. You know, things have changed. You know, different brands, and not even different brands, some of the brands have different styles that may run a little smaller, may run a little bigger. So it's important that we do put the measurements in so the customers can see you know, what they're purchasing. Okay, so make sure you include that in that. Also, guys, the title, oh my gosh, the title, guys, please put the, I would say, basic things that people are looking for. So with my title, I will put the brand name. Then I will put, you know, whether it's, if I have space, what gender it is, the actual size. I will put the type of material is wool, camel hair, cashmere. That stands out, guys. They really love that. Then you could put the pattern. If it has a pattern, floral, plaid, check, gingham, houndstooth, and so on. You know what I mean? So put that in there. You know, and that's pretty much all you need. If they do have a style name, I normally include the style name at the end. Most definitely including that style name somewhere inside of the item specific under the features, whatever. So anything that you can't fit under those 80 characters that eBay give you, you can go and fit it in the description, under the features. You know, there's space to put under the theme. Fill it out, okay? And your item will be found, okay? So that's pretty much, guys. We're going on to step 6, step 7. You want to go ahead, guys. And if you feel confident, you put your price in. You want to go ahead and list it, all right? Feel good about it, list it, stand out, and so on, all right? And after you list it, you get your inventory system going on, your bag, your label, and guys, you want to inventory it. Step 8. Inventory it, put it in the pail, okay? Inventory. So to give you guys an idea, like I stated, this here I have for a while. I ended, relisted it. It's a two-piece. It's a new attached to Brooks Brothers, like a seersucker dress. Okay, so pretty much I invested and got in, a few of these number stickers. Then I got labels here. And guys, you can get that from Walmart, the labels. I got it from labels. And I have here the M, which pretty much tell me that this stands for what type of item this is. So this would be a suit. All right. 7 would be a two-piece. All right. Well, M would be pretty much like, dressy. And then you have 44, what number it is. So this is how I do my inventory, okay? And also to find out, I put the actual name of the item, all right? The brand name. I put the size there. I put the color and just a description so when I pick it up, okay? So inventory is not perfect because I did notice that I do have double the number, but it do help the process. It do help the process, guys. And before I go, I do want to show you what I mean by junk. So junk may not be junk, and that's why it may be worth going in and taking the time, guys, and doing this over again, okay? Why? Things have changed. Things have become saturated. Things be missed, For example, this Ralph Lauren is 100% leather suede. This has been here since the beginning I have started. Why? So I actually had it. It was inventory. It was in it wasn't inventory. It didn't even have a sticker on it, okay? So it was in one of the pills, but its bag is already listed, supposed to be listed. I went in and I followed the steps that I'm giving you. Guys, I pulled it, and guess what? It is not in the system. I done searched it different ways. I put leather. I searched all the leather that I have. I put suede. I put Ralph Lauren. I put brown. Nothing have showed up with this. So this item is not even in the system. All right. And it should have been gone a long time ago. It's a woman's. It's a small suede brown leather, vintage. So I'm going to put it in. I'm working on this now. Probably by the time I put this video in, it probably been unposted, okay? Because it needs to go. And I also have a black one, the same. Now, that one is posted. I saw that. I don't know why I still posted. It has a Western back. It's an extra small. It's a petite. Once again, guys, go in. It's worth it. I'm going to put them, honestly, about $100. All right? And go from there. Offers and go from there. What I mean, another example. This is very unique, rare. I found it. This is a Escada Sport. This is nice. This is nice, okay? Why is it still here? I don't know, okay? Going back in, once again, changing the title over for what somebody, things that people will search for. And that have worked in the past. So it's just a learning lesson, guys. We have to go back in and play with it. But once again, there's something else that needs to be relisted, repictured, and everything else that I'm working on and in the process, okay? So what I mean, junk, it may not be junk. Look at this, guys. St. John, okay? It may not be junk. Once again, at the beginning, another piece that I have had. This is a denim, all right? Denim jacket. All right, logo, gold button logo. Why do we still have it? All right, so it makes sense. Junk, yes, it's junk. Why is it junk? Because it's still here. All right, we want it to go. Things that's not junk should not still be sitting here. It needs to go. Okay, so that's an idea. Now I do have real stuff that I actually invested in. Anna, I don't pick Anna up. Honestly, I don't. But this was at the beginning. I saw a new tag, just excited and just going mad. A lot of this stuff, I got excited when I first started. I got that first sale, that first taste, and I loved it. And I just went crazy. All right. I'm buying a bunch of junk. All right. So the good thing about it is that a lot of stuff, honestly, on this rack that I have been in the process of working over with, they have been selling. So maybe a little lower from what I did initially put it in for. But the thing is, guess what? It's gone. I'm not going to pick it back up again. Will I pick up? Oh, yeah. Of course, I'll pick up my Ralph Lauren, my Escada, my St. John. But just very cautious on how I do things, you know, how I take things, certain styles, you know, a certain material. Now with the knowledge that we have from, you know, what we have grown for. So that's just an example, guys, of what I mean. So guys, please hit the subscribe button. I do have more content. Once again, I'm just here to help. It worked for me. Put it in. You'll see how fast it moves, how fast it go. Try it out. Leave comments to let me know. At least try to list one for me, and then let me know, you know, one good one that you have, not the worst job, one good one that you have. Do your best, take your time, list it, and tell me how it worked out for you. How long did it take to sell? Okay, once again, it will work, whether it's a week, 2 weeks, within that week, overnight, it will work, guys. Okay, so do it. And honestly, I go by season. This is the winter, so I pretty much would, you know, work on my new things that I pick up, and then I would go and get like an old pill. And what I mean by that, this is like my inventory, what I use, the pill down there. All right, so I would get like the old pill like that, one of those, okay, and then I'll just start working, and I'll get the best items out of that pill, and just, you know, it's still listed. I didn't touch anything. The only time when I end that listing, okay, I end it is when I'm ready to, you know, already posted. So what I do is go in, I already hit the sell similar, make sure that category right. I go ahead and set it up in draft. And when I'm ready to post it, all right, I end that item, and then I post it. All right. And they come up fresh, like new, you know, and you be amazed. Like I said, you get watchers, you get views. All right. So just try it, guys. Once again, leave it in the comment of how it worked out for you. I would love to hear. Thank you again for supporting me, supporting my channel. Once again, I'm more of an inspiration, inspiring. So don't give up. I know the struggle. It is real. Mental health, it is real. Okay. Like I said, just went through something. But please, guys, just stand still. We got this. I'm gonna help you through it. We're gonna help each other. I'm not making 5,000 a week, 3,000. 2,000, you know, I probably really can get 1,000 or 15. I'm just like you. We're just in this trying to figure it out together. Don't give up, okay? We in this together for winning. It's the new year, and I'm ready to hear your stories. We're gonna do this. I'm excited, okay? So until next time, stay well, stay safe, and stay blessed.